once you've got to an interview, you should know that the employer rates you. The employer will employ you. You do have the qualities required for that job. He or she would not pay for you to come all the way up to Liverpool or wherever they are and put you up or arrange an interview with you if they didn't know you could do the job. So why are they interviewing you? It's really worth looking behind the scenes and what the psychology of it is all about. And when it comes down to it, an interview is about seeing whether you'll fit in to that organisation. Everyone they're interviewing has what's required, but they want to find the people that fit in, the people they'll get on with, the people they'll know will get on with their customers, the people that they know will enjoy and help other people enjoy their workplace. And so it's more of a personal contact than I think a lot of students or graduates think. They've got their new suit, they're all dressed up, they're all ready, and they're just too nervous and too straight, and they're not engaging with the other person. It's a conversation. It's not a policeman talking down to you or anything like that. It's just conversation. And so, in terms of that conversation, again, if you think about it, it's about psychology. It's about why we like people, why we feel comfortable with people, what makes us like some person and not another. Now that's all in your subconscious. We, as animals, know immediately, within seconds, whether we like someone or not. It's all in our subconscious. In our conscious mind, we may not have even made a mind up or even realise we're thinking about it. But that decision you make subconsciously will stick with you. It will take years for your conscious mind to change your subconscious mind. And so really, when you go into that interview, you've got to convince them, they say within 7 seconds, that you're the right person for the job. And therefore, even though people don't realise it, the most important thing in an interview is your body language. It's more important than how you say things and far more important than what you say. But yet we spend all these hours preparing what we're going to say. So I'll go through each. In terms of your body language, you have to seem confident. You have to shake hands firmly. If you do shake hands, don't look out for it if they don't offer. But if you do shake your hands firmly. Look in people's eyes. Smile. Say their name. Try to get to know everyone in the business if they introduced you to everyone. Be calm and try to really look at the environment and feel comfortable and be seen to be comfortable in that environment. And now again, in our guides, we tell you far more information about looking confident and your body language. But it's well worth taking the time to think about it. In terms of how you say things, it's about speaking clearly and loudly. Because often, people who are interviewing aren't necessarily as young as you are. And, you know, frankly, when I interviewed, I'm about 20% deaf. So I really liked it when people spoke up. And especially if you've got some sort of accent, try to be as loud, slow and clear. In terms of what you say, it's really, really crucial to figure out two things: your commitment and your skills. Your commitment is, why do I want this job? They're going to ask you, why do I want to work in this industry? Why do I want to do that particular role? What attracts me to them? All those questions are asked at every interview. Not because they're just the questions you ask at interview, it's because they really want to know that you are committed to that particular job. You haven't just applied to 100 jobs of all different types. Well, you may have, but you want to make them think that this is the special one. So that's your commitment, and you need to go in knowing why you want to be there. In terms of your skills, you really needed, and you probably did in your application if you got the interview, identify the skills that that particular organisation wants for that particular job. And once you've done that, you need to walk into that interview knowing exactly how you perform each of those skills and give a specific example. So you should be able to do them just like your ABC. So let's say they want organisation, teamwork, leadership. They want people who are good at IT. You've got to be able to say, right, good at IT, yes, I can do this, this, this. Organisation, yes, I can. If you have a really good understanding of yourself and what your skills are, you don't have to spend too long thinking, God, what are they going to ask me, what are they going to ask me, because they could ask a million questions. But you know the answers. Whatever they ask you, That's about my organisational skills. Yes, I'm good at planning, I'm good at assessing, I'm good at, for example. So, to summarise it all, in an interview, to stand out in an interview, you need, first of all, and most importantly, good body language. You need to be comfortable in the environment. You need to, in terms of how you speak, you need to speak clearly and loudly. And then, in terms of what you say, you know, how you answer the questions, just go in being very confident that you know why you want that role, why you're committed to that industry, and what your particular skill base is, and how you perform those skills well. And then you'll